Hello, my name's Paul. I haven't met you yet, but your dad and I go way back, and he told me you were having a rough first semester. It didn't go, first semester of college didn't go like you thought it would, and he mentioned a relationship that didn't unfold like you hoped. And I wanted to share a couple things with you, even though we haven't met, because I've been thinking about you. And one of the things I found it useful when I've been talking to people whose first semester of college or a job is just not going the way they want, that one of the very first things that they can do that's really helpful is recognize that it's a loss. The last semester didn't go the way you wanted it to. It didn't go the way you thought it was going to. The relationship, it didn't go the way you thought it was. And that means there's a loss of the way you thought it was going to go, the way you hoped it was to do. And to treat that loss like a very real loss and recognize there's some grieving that's going to go along with it. There's going to be maybe at first some denial. One of the things we do when we're grieving is at first sometimes we cushion the blow by staying in denial, like we're not ready for this. And then gradually we say, oh yeah, this is real, this is happening. And then we feel, we have some big feels and big thoughts. We feel really sad. Sometimes we have to be a little angry about things the way they went. And then eventually we can get to a place where it's time for, and I will tell you, there's 3 questions that I love sharing with folks who are going through change, who are going through challenge, who are going through loss. And they've helped me a lot. And the first question is, what is it time to let go of? And in this case, I think what the thing might be is to be able to let go of the way you hoped it was going to go, the way you thought it was going to go, and recognize that it stinks, it's poopy, and we can't do anything about it. It's gone now. Loss takes time, and I'm not saying that you just hear that sentence and then it's ready, but if you can be asking yourself, what is it time to let go of so that I can get to the next stage, and that is what will be important to hold on to. Because anytime we go through something that is a big challenge, a big change, or a big loss, there's almost always going to be some good things that we want to take with us. Maybe there were some good times, some happy things that happened. Hopefully there was some learning that took place about yourself, about the world, about relationships, about college, about whatever that you want to take. And besides some good stuff, hopefully, and some learnings, probably you will recognize at some point, hopefully soon, that you're a little bit stronger because you got through it. And it's kind of like when we go to the gym to lift weights. If the weights aren't heavy enough, it's easy, but our muscles are gonna get stronger. And almost always, big loss, big change, big challenge is a heavy load that helps build up our heart muscles, our love muscles, our wisdom muscles. The third question that is exciting to get to after you know what is it time to let go of, what will be important to hold on to, then we get to say what might be useful to look forward to. What's next? Because once you can leave the last semester behind and say, yuck, pooey, ugh, then you get to turn to this semester and next semester and this summer, and what are the possibilities that exist in looking forward? Am I going to make some new friends? Am I going to develop some new relationships? Am I going to try some different things to see if I can help the college experience go more the way I wanted it to, the more the way I expected to? It's not easy, of course, and if you haven't checked out your campus counseling center, I highly recommend it. If you're living in the res halls, your RA, hall director, there's all kind of people on the campus who really want to help you. And sometimes you got to ask a couple people to find the right person for you. Keep asking. And hopefully I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. So I'll wrap it up here, and hopefully there's at least a couple things for you to think about. But listen, even if this wasn't helpful, I want you to know that there's lots of people out there, including people that you've never even met, that are rooting for you and that are hoping that things can get better for you. All right? Peace.